Arizona Cardinals. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run on first down.
Yo, yo, yo. Just trying to get everything up here. Can't hear anything because this overlay doesn't have sound. Blah, 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 blah. Trying to, yeah, no, I think you guys should be able to hear me, but see if we're expecting Tommy and Frito in here. See who else we can get in positioning here. Tell you what, I'm like way up here. That should give you both games. Or we can put them up here on like the bigger screen. Arizona versus Seattle here. I don't know if you want to see them up on the bigger screen or whatnot. Looks like itself. Like this server is totally tapped out of memory here. It's making doing any of this impossible. Here, is that we're waiting for Tommy Wild to get in Divination Live Radio. About to go down. Sending out some messages here. Got quite a. There's Travis. What's up, Dr. Ice Punch here in the booth. You got Seattle, Arizona going on. I have a huge fucking mic. I can't. Testing, testing. Hello? Hello? That's a little bit better. It's not so bad. Okay. I don't know if you guys want to see the stats and the things that we're going to be going over here on the radio. We have the Arizona game going on at the same time. I can switch back and forth here. It does take a second. Problem. Yo, I definitely want to have a dome team for Madden 21. That is for sure. It's basically fucking impossible to throw the ball in the postseason. come late in the year, obviously, it makes it hard to do. And the rain and the snow have been very, very difficult. Just getting at some people here, trying to get some people in the booth, blah, 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 blah. Niners went and got a halfback. I can definitely talk about the injury bug for real. We're down a wide receiver and a rookie halfback in New York. Injuries were the giant story for us last season. Had so many going into the playoffs. It's just a total disaster. And like I say, you see people losing halfbacks all over, wide receivers, you name it. It's just injuries have been real bad. It's hard to replace those guys. People don't have caps, so even with 2 or 3 halfbacks, people seem to be having a real problem. I know the Niners went and traded a first. I can definitely go look at who they got. Go check that out. I know the halfbacks for the Niners is a real big deal, and I don't even know how long Burita is out for. Obviously, he's really hard to stop and deal with. Fuck. Cohen, I didn't know how good Cohen is. I know he was good at some point in this game. I don't know if he, again, Chicago isn't a super big story. Here's Arizona versus Seattle. Seattle's going to score a touchdown, make it 7-7. Okay, trying to find the 49ers thing here. What do we got? Cohen is an 87 overall superstar, so nothing to sneeze at here. 92 speed, 94 agility, or excel, and 97 agility. He's that's honestly to me. When I see 90, 90, 90, I'm already ready to go. And then I see the 94 excel and the 92 speed. This is pretty fucking awesome. 95 juke move. So this is a pretty. He's got jukebox, and he gets another one at 87, which maybe he doesn't get to, but fuck it. This is a really good player. This is going to help San Francisco out for sure. Qualit's a good trade. I don't care really what you gave away, even a first round pick. Fuck it. That's a good one there. Chicago, they don't run it if that's where he came from, but damn, pretty nasty. Hold up. Again, Dr. Ice Punch here in the booth. We're waiting. That'll definitely keep you afloat. Seattle, Arizona here. Can do anything against the Rams without a run game. Yo, who does Quan want to win this game? Does he want Seattle to win this game? All right, here we go. Moving in more the right direction. All right. Got this up. Let me see if I can get the small little bit of audio so it's not so quiet. Hear myself. From this game, I'll keep DevNet on their live radio on the bigger screen.
Just stuffed it. In fact, before the game,
Here, you get a little audio here from the Arizona-Seattle game here.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
7-7. They're going into the second quarter there. Dr. Ice Punch here in the booth. That sounds better. Let me pull up our Discord for some topics.
Looking to throw on second down. Murray. Oh, now Murray has it stripped.
Sounds like there's a strip going down.
For the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Tommy Wild and Frito to fill in here.
Downfield or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The Cardinals on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Okay, we got looks like we got Qual, we have Travis in Chester, we got Jacksonville, we got San Francisco, we got Chargers, New York Jets here in the booth, Dr. Ice Punch. Philly is dealing with some nonsense. Frito should be joining. BFT, the Ravens owner, to be in here in about 20 minutes or so. Tommy Wild's supposed to be on mic now, but he's got some stuff going on. I don't know if something came up. Blah, 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 blah. We'll see if we can get him in here. KG Fan 330-1 Gaming also, I think, is in. Welcome to the fucking show at Punch Ice.
You.
What's up? Welcome to the fucking show, Qual. San Francisco in the booth here. Fucking start the show.
Had a few minutes before a couple of meetings, so I figured I'd jump on and say what's up.
Yo, listen, while you're here, well, like I say, we are talking a little bit about San Francisco, the running back they traded. The show is started. Levi, you fucking clown. What in this game right now? Arizona, Seattle. What do you mean? You're obviously hoping for Seattle to win. That'll take Cardinals down a peg.
You know, at this point of the season, at this point of the Madden cycle, I feel like all division games are a toss-up, man. Even the worst team in the division can take down the best team because they've played each other so much. So even with the Seahawks only having one win, I've seen them beat the Cardinals at least once or twice in the last 2-3 seasons, I have to say.
Yep.
So Seahawks definitely can pull this one off. And if they do, it'll be huge because the Cardinals getting that win after I only got to tie Miggs, it's going to be tough to beat him, especially with our next game being a sim win Cardinals.
Yep. So you say you're kind of down on game there, but I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a couple weeks ago it was looking a little grimmer for you. But what Cardinals have lost 2 in a row, and you just won, so you're kind of right back there.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, you know, Drewski's definitely solid, and Miggs has been great in previous Maddens. It's a good, evenly matched division. I had a couple of I opened up with you, which was a tough game. I still have hard games left, but I feel like Drewski just went through, he just played you. I forget who we lost to before you, but
I tried to beat him so bad that he would get 2 losses. I was trying to help you out, and I'd get another loss for myself. So just want to let you know I was trying to hook you up there, but ended up backfiring on me.
I believe he lost to the Rams, I want to say. I was looking at his schedule last.
I'm going to put it up right now real quick.
Check this out.
Some of these records can be deceiving because, again, you don't know who. He beats Tommy, loses to you, beats Sads. He beats Miguel.
Beats Miguel. Lost to Jake. And then you.
Me. His game versus Jake was close, too.
Yeah.
That game was a close game. He's got Seattle, Packers. Boogie's playing better D. The Giants just beat Tampa Bay. Got Seattle again. Bears, the Bills. Rev is kind of, you don't know what the hell you're going to get.
Yeah.
Rams. Oh, he's got a tough stretch so to finish. He's got Rev, another division game with Miguel. Well, he gets the win versus you, but then he's got Verbal and
Trevor.
Billy.
Yeah.
Verbal. So
He's got definitely a tough schedule. I mean, I have Billy coming up. I still have Rev. I have the Bears. I have a couple of tough games too, but I mean, I got to win those games. You know, it was tough against Miguel because I mean, I had nobody running the ball. I had Donald Humphrey, and he would go down at the drop of a dime. So really couldn't do anything against him. It was only toward the end where I don't know. Did you see one of the last plays of that game, Marty?
Yes, I was watching. Was it yesterday where you versus Miguel?
Yeah. Where 4th and 10, I threw a horrible pass. It was picked off.
Yeah, throw a pick, and then he fumbles it. Yeah, trip it.
And just picks it up.
Yeah.
He basically makes himself into field goal range, which was it would have been obviously better if he would have scored. But I mean, after that, all I really had to do was kick the field goal for the tie. But
yeah. I mean, listen, at least you didn't. Yeah, that was I definitely clipped it, watched it, and I'm not sure why I didn't get more notoriety. That should be kind of posted out there somewhere because it's like end of the game type of scenario. And you know, I'm not gonna lie, at the end of games, man, seeing an unbelievable amount of strips in Max's game versus Tommy this week. Tom, by the way, when he's on, I'm gonna roast him. He plays Max and he's up by like 10 or 14 points with like 2 minutes to go, and he keeps running the ball without conservative carry on, just keeps fumbling it. And I think Max got 2 fumbles in the last like 2 minutes that still couldn't quite get it done, but those were 2 strips I saw. Then I saw the strip in your game, and then Sads yesterday. Did you see the Sads play yesterday?
I was in and out. I didn't really get to catch all of the game, but
at the end of the game, Sads is like down. He's down like 10 points, and there's like no time left on the clock, and he is driving down the field, and the Bears, for some reason, it looks like they call like run commit because Sads drops back and everybody's open, and he just throws a touchdown pass. I was like, what is the Bears doing? He's up 10. He scores, but now he only has like 1 timeout. He does a kickoff, but his kickoff is like he does like a squib kick, and the squib kick goes down the field. Now the Bears picks it up, but he just starts running all over the field with it, and Sads runs over to him and strips the ball, and he gets it. He recovers the ball, so he's down 10 with like a minute to whatever to go. He scores a ridiculous touchdown. Then he freaking kicks it off, runs down the field, strips the defender, which I'm not sure why he doesn't just dive or go out of bounds or whatever and just kneel it. And then then Sads has the ball, and he's like on like the 15-yard line. He can kick a field goal to go to OT, but his like next play is he throws like a pass in the end zone for whatever reason, and it gets intercepted, and the Chicago Bears win. So Sads is like, fucking bum. But those are we got your game, Sads game, 2 in Max's games, just at a minimum there. Those are 4 strips that I've seen in the last week. So I don't know what's up with strips at the end of games working, but it seems to be like a big deal recently. So.
Yeah, man, I don't know. Maybe it's just one of those weeks, but it's definitely been a wild season for the Niners. I don't know how we're gonna end up. We still got Al, we got Tommy, we got.
Oh, you got Jake the last week
against the Patriots, and we got Jake the last week. Which again, I remember.
Yeah, so here's the saving grace there. In my opinion, I think that's a win for you. I think that you won't be playing Jake with the full deck there.
You know, I say that, but then I also feel like, you know, there are those players that are just mentally smart, and those players that can play with the Dolphins team that doesn't have a starting running back and doesn't panic and still manages to play smart, as opposed to me, who just kind of goes out there and just starts slinging the rock. So it's tough, man. Anytime you play Jake with any kind of team, it's never a guarantee, you know? I mean, even look at Max. He gave up how many superstar studs, and he's, 6-1?
Yeah, 6-1, but he's definitely playing a lot different. His games are much closer here, and obviously.
He's still pulling out the wins, which is ridiculous.
I mean, he's throwing a lot more picks, and this the pass rush ain't the same. If you play Jake without if he doesn't put his X Factor running back in, and he's sitting a couple defensive players, you can definitely run the ball and play punt, pass, and kick and stuff like that. You just gotta shoot your dick off completely.
I mean, usually against better players, I try to step up the game a little bit. I mean, I've played Max pretty well. I played Al really well the last couple of games. I think even one game, I think I only played you once, but
we played twice in our game matchup week 1 this year. I think the score ended up being kind of a little bit lopsided, but the game was close until I don't know. I think the fourth quarter or something. And then the first time we played, it was a close game. It was 17-10 or something like that. It wasn't definitely didn't get away from you too bad. So
then I go and I tie Miguel. And I go and I lose to Boogie, which, not for nothing, that loss doesn't embarrass me as much as it did the first time I lost to him. I mean, if I didn't throw 7 picks that game, I might have had a shot. But I mean, Boogie's been doing his thing this year. He's definitely been a better team, and with 4 X Factor dudes back there, it's hard to pass on him, And he can blitz anytime he wants, and it's impossible to get that ball out.
Yeah, Boogie. The only thing about Green Bay is he just has he has a knack for blowing games, blowing huge games. I don't know if I've ever really seen somebody fuck up games like Boogie has in this cycle with Omar, Trevor, Al. I think there's a couple more where he has just done the stupidest shit you could possibly do.
I even think the game between me and him, at one point in the fourth quarter, I think I had gotten a pick or a pick 6, I believe, right after the half, and I was only down 3 on him. But then, he kept on stuffing the run game, so I kept on passing the ball, and I think he pulled it back. But I think at one point that game, he almost gave me the ball back, gave me the lead, but I just couldn't pull it off.
I mean, like I say, we'll see what's up. I mean, somebody's gonna have to probably play Boogie in the playoffs, and if he could just hunt the ball, take a field goal here or there, not throw a pick, not call a match defense for a guy who's gonna run a post shot play on you, hey, because he just does a couple. He's a couple plays away from being a halfway decent player, man.
I agree.
And the thing is, did I know, people, I try to talk to him, I know people try to help him a little bit, but man, Boogie, you just got to help yourself a little bit, man. You're right there. Got a pretty good team,
I feel like I'm in a similar situation. I feel like this year I've tried to limit passes as much as possible because that's really where I throw games away. I mean, if I can run every single down, I'd run every single down. But unfortunately,
Hey,
Tommy!
what's going on?
Nothing, bro. We're just sitting here. Radio started up. We got a few people watching in chat. It's a decent crowd here, and Arizona is playing Seattle here in the background.
Ain't nobody care about Arizona and Seattle.
Well, you actually got Qual on the mic right now. You got San Francisco, so he's watching.
What's up, dude?
Hear that voice, Qual?
Welcome. Should we get somebody else join?
Yo.
We got Big T, Big Travis in the house. We can talk.
Can we talk your suspension first? Why the fuck did you score 65 points?
Me?
Yeah, you.
You know what? I just don't
He
fucking...
doesn't know how to take it off the throttle. That's all it is.
No, you know what, man? I've been watching people throttle it up this whole cycle, and I just don't fucking care. It's just stupid. Listen, it's like this. It just, things happen quick, right? I'm playing the Cardinals. I'll tell you how it happened, right? Playing the Cardinals. Whatever. Shuski's doing his thing. I'm doing my thing. I'm up 30-0. And I'll tell you what the message I get from these guys from the RC, whatever, but I'm up 30-0, 30-3 or something like that, and 38-0, something like that. And I'm like, I'm not even doing much. I'm running dumb shit. I'm throwing picks. I'm running the ball. I ain't throwing it 1,000 times. I'm trying not to like really run the ball up, like, you know. And we get to the fourth quarter, and Strusky's just like sending mid blitz every single play at me, and he's going for every fourth down. He's taking mad sacks. He's throwing all these picks. He's playing like a werewolf, you know. And it's like he throws a pick and I run it back. Then he blitzes everybody on like something stupid and I score a touchdown. Next thing you know, it's like 45 to like nothing or 3, or then it's like 50 to 3. And then he like he sends some more stupid fucking shit, you know, going for it on fourth down, flinging the ball all over the place on my defense. And it's like, dude, just end the game, you know. And so we get down to like a minute 50. I put shoe clock on. I'm running. I even dive on the floor. I don't score on purpose like twice. And then on the third time, I'm like on the 1 yard line, like it's like first and goal from the 1, like.
Be the ball.
So whatever. So I run it out. You know what I'm saying? He's playing like a clown. So I run it in. Next time he gets the ball, there's like 50 seconds left. He throws a pass, calls him out. Throws a pass, calls him whatever. Goes out of bounds, throwing the ball down the field. Then he goes. So it's the last play of the game. It's like 2 seconds left. It's like 55, whatever. He drops back. He calls PA, deep outs, whatever, for the 400th time. My guy picks it up. It's like a young player on my team, and I just ran it back. I don't fucking care. You know, dude, don't try to score on me when you're out. When you know, it's annoying. Like, you know, like
It is annoying.
I feel like the sportsmanship thing should go 2 ways, and I just didn't care. It's like, Shusky, want to fucking play like a clown? I'm gonna run it back. And you know what? If the guy that picked it off wasn't like a young dude I was trying to get up, I wouldn't have ran it back. But it was like a young guy who needs points and all that shit, So I ran it back, and I missed the XP on purpose. So I wasn't really trying to run it up. It just fucking happened in like 3 minutes. It was like 38-3. Next thing you know, it was 65. And dude,
You know they're gonna punish. You're gonna get punished in Madden 21 now.
they write me a message to RC, and they're like, "Well, you scored an unnecessary touchdown in your Week 6 game versus the Patriots. Ain't nobody ever write me or warn me, but they didn't like how I played that week. They didn't like how I played versus Frito. They don't like how I play versus Strusky." It's like, man, I don't even care. I'm just here to bust people.
We can get the last pick.
Whatever, dude. Like,
You're gonna try to ruin Madden for you next year.
no, listen, no one's getting the last pick. So that's just stupid. But, yo,
If they even try to punish people for fucking Madden 21, like, no, you already punished me in Madden 20. You're not getting me again in Madden 21 for something.
Yeah, and like,
I still think I got the best punishment of all. I got punished for something that happened in a game that didn't count.
yo. And thing is, too, man, there's multiple people score 70. Strusky had 70 points scored on by Toothless. Jake scored 70 on Houston when he threw 8 picks. They don't ever get in trouble. I score 65. And they're like, oh, don't run back the last play. And it's like, why is Jake running back a pick 6 when he's up 62? Cool. And he scores 70. Like, dude, whatever, man. So, I'm gonna have to take my foot off.
Who gets
What's
the
up?
free win?
Yeah, free win. Lose. It's probably gonna knock me out of the playoffs. But you know, you just get in one of those games and people just play like a clown.
Yeah, who's this game lost against?
It's against Miguel, so it'll be a huge game for me to like get mad points. You know, mad passing touchdowns and all this shit. And it's like same way.
At least they didn't give you a division loss.
Yeah, you know, it's like, again, it is what it is.
I swear, they really try to make you like fucking do so much.
Here, Tommy, get a little closer to the mic so I can hear you.
They try to make you get fucking so hurt when they punish you. Like in the other league, you don't follow the rules, you lose a 4th round pick. You break the rules again, you lose a 3rd round pick. You're not suspending people for fucking infractions.
Yeah. With how good Tennessee and Jacksonville are playing, I'll probably miss the playoffs. I'll make you see my game here. What am I doing here? Was it week 8? Is this when I guess? I don't even know what score this is. I'm gonna buy week 7. Did I play them? So here's the stats. I had 243 rushing, which I never run the ball for 2. I never run the ball, and the Jets never run the ball. I only threw it for 220, and Strusky got 8 turnovers, 6 picks, and all these fumbles like a clown. And he goes for it on all these 4th downs too. So, like, it's just, I had 6 third down conversions. That's it. 11 first downs. And these stats are so boring.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
be punished too, though.
it's like, dude, it's the fourth quarter. I'm running the ball, just chilling, and he's just like wiling out, and then like trying to score points, trying to up his passing yardage, blah 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 blah. And it's like, dude, why do I like listen? Every other game that I've ever seen in this league, where people are throwing 8, 6, 10 picks, all this other dumb shit, people run the picks back, and it's like, yo, they deserve it for playing like an idiot. I do it, and they're like, well, we didn't like how you played versus Billy the week before. Oh, for Christ almighty's sake. Like, I don't even argue with them.
Rules in this league are so bad. Like, everybody made a big stink, like the NPL rule. Yeah. Nobody fucks around in that league and make
I'm not even here to say, like, to pick on, like, the rules. I just, yo, if you're going to play like a clown, I'm going to score a touchdown on you. I don't even care. I don't even care what the rules. This is stupid. I do think that you should take into account a little bit of like what the other person's doing, but like I say, man, they obviously are pissed at me for what I call timeouts versus Frito, whatever, and then I beat Billy by 30, which is like Jake or Max had never beaten anybody by, or fucking or Marco Savage, he run the ball in the end zone every single week, beating people by 50, running for 200 the whole cycle. And
I don't disagree, Marty. Disagree.
I was just playing. Listen, and it's too, man. I'm sitting there playing Madden, trying to end the game, and the dude's just gonna wild out. Like, it's 45 minutes of my life. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and try to kneel the ball when you're sitting here calling timeouts, throwing 400 picks and going for it on fourth down. Yeah, when you're going for it on fourth down when it's 4th and 28 and you're on like 4-yard line, like, or whatever, 10-yard line. What is that?
Yeah, you should get smoked for that. Yep.
Man, it's just, it is.
I gotta look at both sides of that. Fourth down.
Well, he's not RC, man. He don't, and I'm not. The thing is, I'm not even.
Somebody's got to fucking do some common sense. Like, hey, you can't be going for 4th and 20, 10 line. Nobody fucking does that in real life.
And that's the thing. It's like, we got like, in my opinion, if we were gonna, the only criticism I have, and it's not even like of what's written now. It's what it is, but it's not like. It's just like, I think the sportsmanship rule should be eliminated, and there should just be straight up black and white rules. Like, don't score if you're up by 35. Don't do that. Like, just make it very black and white so we don't have to have these stupid subjective arguments. And same way, when people, when you're down 28 points, don't go for it on fucking 4th and whatever. Don't be an idiot. Don't be an ass.
Yeah, the rules are so subjective. It's fucking bullshit.
Again. I'm just saying that if I'm playing a dude who's gonna put the throttle down on me, I'm doing the same thing back. I'm annoyed by. I've been chill the whole cycle, and I just don't want to play like that. I just don't want to play like that right now. Like, people are gonna play like a clown. So.
It's not acceptable as some people play.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell, like, if I was playing you and I was up by 38, you just run the ball, and punt it, and that'd be it. And then I do the same thing.
I'm not going, I mean, if it's 4th and 4 on my 30, yeah, I might go for it, but I'm not going for a 4th and 22 on my own 15.
Yeah, you can't do stuff like that.
Or just goofy ass stuff. So, again, I don't even care to talk about it. I'm here to I'm just trying to smash everybody. I don't give a fuck, and I'm gonna have to because now I got my
smashed you.
Yeah, I know. Yo, and again, the only thing that is a little annoying, the thing that's most annoying about the whole thing is that they're like, we didn't like how you played the week before. Why didn't somebody say something to me? Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Al was doing all this stuff. And people are getting pissed at him. People are literally getting pissed. I don't think Shrewsky, the guys that got suspended for Shrewsky or Frito, went and complained about me. But yeah, people complain about Al, then they go talk to Al, and then Al, he doesn't, they go, hash it out with him. So he cleans up his gameplay. Ain't nobody talked to me. They're just like, we didn't like what you did.
Yeah.
So, it's just how it is.
Yeah, and the one thing I got in trouble for was 4th and 1, or 4th and 2 on my own 50. That's what they were giving me shit about. Come on. And they said this will go into Madden 21 discussions. Like, Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, you know what also did? You know what also does me in too is that I got whatchamacallit there, Philadelphia in chat posting the fucking image, whatever, pissing on people, and I'm like, as soon as I seen that, I was like,
Pissing on the RC.
yeah,
That
I was
a
like,
good
you know
one.
what? I'm sitting here playing. I was sitting there playing a game versus Drewski, playing versus the Cardinals. I don't care about the committee, and then I got him posting that, and I'm like, oh, I'm fucking just from that alone. Just from that alone,
that show's hilarious.
Yeah, that's gonna burn their ass, and they just. I knew I was like fucking son of
I
a
thought
fuck.
Jake was your boy.
Jake hates me, man. I don't know. He suspended me for he hates me now. I threw 2 passes versus Frito at the end of the game, and now he fucking hates me. I don't know. I talk to Jake. I talk to Jake every single day for 6 months, and then
Trevor hates you.
I don't. Trevor, you know what? I don't even have a Trevor. Listen, his sportsman nonsense, this and that. Trevor kneels the ball, does the thing. I got no issue with him. That's the way he plays. He can throw all the stones he wants. That's he at least follows those rules. Got no issue with him at all. But
Trevor hates
Jake,
you.
Jake, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why, but yeah, Jake, dude, I talk to him every day. Next thing you know, the suspension's on. I call him. Don't call me. Call him again. Don't call me. Call him again. He wants to fight everything out all day mad, and I don't know what's fucking problem is, but I guess apparently 2 passes versus Frito. And
Yeah, I've been telling you. The RC and the committee, they're like the Democratic Party.
Oh, Jesus. What does that mean?
I don't know. You pick who Nancy Pelosi is, so you tell me.
Oh, God. So, whatever, man. Trying to fucking get some thing off my mic. Listen, with you guys in chat too, off the off the Jets. We do have a bunch of exciting games this week, and we got Travis on the mic. We have Tommy on the mic. Week 8 is no shortage of awesome games. We had Rev shit his pants, get fucked up by the Titans. The Titans only have 1 loss, a big story. We had Tampa Bay lose again. They have now their 4th loss to the Giants last night, which is huge. The Carolina Ace Boogie game was awesome until Boogie shot his dick off. We had Omar throw like 8 or 9 picks versus Travis, which is unbelievable. We had the Lions beat the Cowboys. Tommy, you could sit here, you could take the whole show as far as I'm concerned and talk about this game.
I forgot about that, Tom. I forgot about that.
Bro, I've been trying to say Max doesn't want it. My team is built to beat Max.
7 turnovers for the Cowboys.
I don't care what he says about Zeke getting hurt. Zeke was probably like 9 for 26 rushing in my game. That's it. And then he got busted.
Listen,
he got hurt pretty early though, didn't he?
Yeah, he got hurt early, but without the secure pass blocker, did he play? Does he have any secure pass blockers now, Dallas?
I don't know. He kept trying to use it.
Prescott looks terrible.
Because he doesn't have 10 seconds to throw it now. I mean, this is a huge. Listen, now that Detroit beat Dallas, I mean, dude, the only team we need to see beat Dallas now before they're fucking done is Washington. If Washington beats Dallas in this regular season, Dallas ain't gonna win a divisional. They're not gonna win a playoff game versus a tier 1 player this season. Unless they get in the lab or something, because they got to learn how to throw without these secure pads. I gotta check. I gotta see. Did they trade away all their secure pass blockers?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're all gone.
I'm checking the Dallas line real quick. Again, we see no stars here. They had a star center, right, left. Yeah, dude. Dallas is going to be a total. I don't know, man. Tommy, what else you guys? Give us the story of this game. How did you beat Max? What's going on? Give us the rundown. Give us some more info.
Run defense. I just played run defense. Made my tackles. And when he passed, I fixed up my defense. So you remember how I had Ellington as a sub linebacker, and then they're like, well, you can't do that because he was a cornerback at one time. And I was like, all right, whatever.
Yep.
So finally, I moved him to slot zone in my nickel defense, and then we're just running around with him like he was a regular linebacker. So 3 picks, touchdown.
I think you had the user picks, and I want to comment because I think the last one you had, you were flying all over the field, and he just threw it right to you, and I was like, holy gee. And
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
did you?
He's so fast.
What did you play? Zone? Did you play?
I play everything. I'll mix in man. I'll do a man blitz, zone blitz, straight zone. But I'll use him in every type of zone. Like I'll have a soft slot zone with him. I'll have a curl the flat zone with him. I've used him in a man defense. I would use him in a cover 2 defense as a corner. I use him in every which I used him in man, spy, football. Like he played he hit every one of those zones.
Let me ask you this. So Qual had to step out. All good, no big deal. He's working from home, so that it is Friday. May 1st here. 2020. Living through the coronavirus. Tom, let me ask you this, because you almost lost that game.
Yeah, but if you watch the game, I missed at least 2 runs that should have been touchdowns by my own guy.
I get that, but Tom, listen, when you're playing a guy like you're playing any of us, like the top players in the league, when it's under 2 minutes and the game is out of a touchdown away, the first thing I'm doing is putting on my aggressive tackling. And I'm not a big strip guy, but you got to do it. And you'll see guys run around and swipe at the ball like crazy.
I just didn't think he'd have the success rate that he had. He caused me like 3 fumbles.
Yeah. So Tom, if you put it on conservative carry, you don't fumble the ball there. Do you know how to do that?
No, I do. I understand how it works.
So why did you not do that when you have a chance to beat Max? Like you almost pissed at it. Like. You're lucky you came up with a couple more turnovers there, but you almost lost. You almost pissed that away.
If there was 3 minutes left in that game, maybe even 2 more minutes left in that game. Yeah, that could have got ugly.
Why would you not stop and pause the game and do that? Because you're trying to win a Super Bowl or whatever.
And when he got that strip fumble, it was what? A minute left? I wasn't worried.
But it doesn't even matter, dude. You have a chance to win the game. If he would have got that last fumble or whatever, or that he didn't turn it over one more time, he would have scored a touchdown and beat you. He was literally that. I honestly thought you were going to lose the game on the second fumble. But the thing is that you should never fumble in the first place. So when you're down in 2 minutes, this is for anybody who's listening. If there's guys out there who are tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 1.5, I fucking don't care. When you're playing versus Jake or me or Trevor or whatever, and it's under 2 minutes and you're down and we're down 8 or 10, we're turning on all these options for aggressive hit stick and aggressive strip, and we're pressing LB to strip you. If you put on conservative carry and run the ball up the middle, your halfback pretty much can't fumble the ball. You're gonna get a penalty and the game's gonna end. If you don't do this, you can have a big success rate to turn it over. And honestly, an example we just talked about time before you were on. In Sad's game, there was a strip that was insane. Qual had a strip on an interception, and then Max had 2 versus you, so we saw 4 strips at a minimum in the end of the games here in Madden. And I don't know what happens, but after 2 minutes, at the end of the 2-minute mark in this game, it seems like strips all of a sudden work 100% of the time.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, it got crazy.
I don't know if it's something in the code or whatever, but strip under 2 minutes at the end of the game seems to have a wildly decent success rate. So you have to put on conservative carry. What's that?
Listen, I'm not saying I'm going to, but let's revisit the standings in the NFC North a week from today.
Oh, because you. Well, that was gonna be my next question. Is there any chance, can you come back and win this?
Yeah, look at Boogie's schedule. He could lose. He could lose another 6 games.
Do you play Boogie again?
Yes.
Oh, dude, you can definitely come back then.
Sads did you a favor by pissing away that game yesterday too.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
That puts you in a bigger hole if Sads wins that.
What is?
Dude, whatever you did
Yeah, we'll do
versus
that after we get back.
what's up, Tom?
Yes, that's fucking an idiot. Yeah, he had a minute left. He was on like the 13th.
No, yeah, he was.
I just run the ball, bro. Get a little closer. I think you had one timeout.
Oh, I just got some.
I'm so
bad news
confused
there.
by what he was thinking.
Yeah, there's Sads right there. The only way you have to play that right there to go into overtime, especially versus a guy like the Bears, who's going to throw so many picks. My advice would be to run the ball, throw something short. Maybe you can't get the Bears to miss a tackle. If you're going to throw something, if you're going to throw a ball to the end zone, it's got to be wide open. Got to be it's got to be a fucking.
It's gotta be a slam dunk, like got it.
Yeah, slam dunk like you've done it 100 times. You know it's gonna be. And Sads obviously tries to force a ball. If he would have just kicked the field goal, he goes to OT, and in OT he probably can score on Chicago, no problem. And Chicago obviously throws a lot of picks. So, Sads, what are you doing, man? Sads honestly had a chance.
I can see why he was a little nervous. He was getting mossed all game. Well, in the fourth quarter.
Wow,
I mean,
that being said, you know what? This game, people are like, if they clean up a couple of the abilities, I honestly don't have a real problem with most of these because Mike Evans' ability is not mossed. He does have an ability that allows him to be a high success rate on aggressive catches versus single coverage. And how many times does Sads? Did you see Sads' last touchdown for Chicago? He presses Mike Evans on the line of scrimmage while his X Factor is lit up. I mean, you can't even be any fucking dumber, man. I think Mike Evans has a streak specialist, and he has the aggressive catch thing. So this means when you say Sad's getting mossed, he's not getting mossed. Mike Evans is making aggressive catches against one-on-one coverage, which is what he should do. All you have to do is double him, and those balls don't get completed. You double him and hit Y, or sorry, not Y, X, and they whack the ball out. So Sad's, that's poor coaching. That's what that is, man. It's terrible coaching.
That's touchdown to get within 3. The Bears ran commit.
Yeah, what was that? It looked like he did it on purpose or something.
In that situation and fucking get Sads a free score.
Exactly. All right, I'm looking at the wrong roster here. I'm going to the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Buccaneers, I think they lost interest.
Mike Evans here's his abilities. He has double me, which means that you have to double him. Aggressive receivers overpower defenders and attack the football. When they enter the zone, which he was, this ability allows their success rate on high success rate against single coverage. So if you call cover 3 versus Mike Evans, and he just chucks the ball at him, and he presses Y, he's going to catch it. This is for anybody who ever played Chicago.
He's going to catch it every time.
He's going to catch it every time, pretty much.
Yep.
You have 2 people there on him, like cover 4, cover 2 man, cover 2 and man the corner up, whatever. User him himself. I mean, Eds is playing him one-on-one. Like, what are you doing? And then look at this. Here's his ability. Streak specialist, just like I told you. This means that Mike Evans, when you put him on a streak, he'll sometimes light the fuck up when he's going to blow by your dude. I can put guys on my team on a streak, and they will blow by man coverage on a press. They don't even have this ability. But if you have this, like what Hardman has it too, they will smoke.
Yeah, you're smoked.
Smoke. Some guys they press with like cover 3 or cover 4. They press. Mike Evans will destroy that. You cannot press Mike Evans. And Sadler presses Mike Evans when he's lit up with his X Factor.
And he's like 6'5".
Let me give you his rating. So even if he didn't have any of those abilities, 91 speed, which is really good. 93 excel, which is better than most. 93 catch, 99 catching traffic. He has 99 release. So even if this fucker didn't have double me, streak specialist, you've got to be high to be losing a game to the Chicago Bears and put Mike Evans on a press with one-on-one coverage.
Catching traffic is 99. Spectacular catch 99. Good lord.
It's just a beast.
So like you cannot say that Chicago got lucky or they only threw it to Mike Evans, dude. You can slow him down, but you can't play like Sads did in the fourth quarter.
I'm about to go trade for Mike Evans. Goodness gracious.
I've always been a nice big Mike Evans fan, man. He does his job, and
Yeah, I didn't know he had speed too. He still got a little bit of speed.
Dude, if you have 91 speed, you're still really dangerous. 90 is still good, but 91, you, in my opinion, I mean, don't get me wrong, you're not like a dude. The difference between 91 and 92 is big too, but 91 is still pretty fucking fast, man. You come off a lot of breaks and routes, and people can't cover it. At least the CPU doesn't. So yeah, Sad's got to take a huge lap for that, dude. He's got to fucking. He blew it. So he puts you back in it. Tommy, you just
Boogie
got
put himself back in. What's our schedules like? Do I got a chance?
Let me flop over here. We flop over to the full screen real quick.
Yet, but I'm only 3 games out with the game against Boogie.
Dude.
I don't think I play another tier 1 player the rest of the season.
Hold on, let me change the topic here. I'm gonna change it to the schedules real quick. Works. Pop over to chat. Like the schedules, and I definitely want to get to Travis. I definitely want to get to Omar. I want to roast Omar for fucking up, and I want to ask Travis how he forced Brissett into so many picks. Pretty impressive. I'm looking at here. Lions, Tommy, you got JJ, winnable. Bears, winnable. Niners, you can beat Qual. Got the Colts, winnable. Seahawks, winnable. Vikings, winnable. Rams, winnable. Tommy, you honestly got a nice schedule, man.
I gotta win out. I gotta win out to have a chance. Basically.
There's no scary games on there.
There's no games that are like. Let me think about. How about tier 1 games? You have tier 2, 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 tier 2. All tier 2 games.
All of them. Literally all of them.
Yeah.
And I mean, man, you gotta find something, man. Your hardest game
you gotta look at it like this too. The fucking Cardinals game kills me, and the Jaguars kills me. If I would have had those 2 games, I'm what, 3 and 4?
Yeah, man, that Jaguars game was fucking rough, dude. That sucked.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
just
That's bullshit. Yeah, like you watched that game?
I did, and here's and here's what I wanted to say, and I was talking to you all day, Madden, about it. There was a play.
I missed that one.
There was a play where Tommy was up in this game. I don't know, you were up like 17-10 or something like that. Whatnot. I don't even know. 17-10 or 17-7, and it was like 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and it was Levi was on his own like 5-yard line, 10-yard line. I don't know. He had 90 yards to go. He drops back and he throws this pass to like Tommy and like 3 other defenders on like a 5-yard in. None of them pick it off. Could have went back for 6. The pass basically ends the game, right? Game's over right there.
Yeah.
Doesn't pick it off, and then the next like 4 plays out of nowhere. Up until that point, Levi had like 12 yards passing. The next 4 plays are like 4 20-yard passes, a 30-yard run. Next thing he scores in like a minute. Then he kicks the ball to Tommy. And then like Tommy does this, that. Then he goes gets a field goal. Next thing you know, they go in like overtime. Then he wins in overtime. And then like in overtime was the same story. Levi could do no wrong. And it was like the whole game just looked totally different after that drop pick. And I was like, oh, crazy, man. I can't believe you lost that game. I don't know if it's you know what I'm saying, I don't know what more you
there was so many times where he like threw the ball like right at guys, and even Levi acknowledged it, which is like.
Well, actually, how about actually that
like,
actually Tommy, on that drive, a couple plays after that, he throws a cross route, and your corner standing there, and it was like, up here's a pick, and the guy just sat there, and it didn't do nothing, and it got him down to like the 10-yard line, and it was like, the fuck was that?
And then he hits a running back streak in between 3 guys for a touchdown. I was like, you kidding me?
Yeah. Yo, that's why I was like, dude, Madden is the momentum in this game is gone, dude. That was a tough loss. That was tough.
And once he got balls, like, fuck, man, I don't think I'm going to be able to stop him. Everything's working.
Yep. That was fucking. Oh, that game turned on a dime.
Now, and then you go figure out.
He had
all those-
135
I'm
yards.
0-6
He had
and
135 yards passing. 100 of those were in like the last 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, he only threw one pick. Wow. All right, so now we got to look at Boogie's schedule because yours are all winnable. You're 6-1.
Boogie said he's not losing no matter what.
Here you go. Boogie said. Boogie's in chat. Welcome to the show.
What up, Boog?
What up, Boog? Cardinals, Jaguars, Colts. Cardinals, Jaguars, Colts, Titans, Vikings, Texans, Seahawks, Lions, Rams. Now, this is all. Let's see. Tier
Cardinals,
2, tier
Jaguars,
2, tier 2.
Colts. I think there's 6 games he could lose.
He can lose to the Jags.
Cards.
Depends what Shrewsky you get, but
Yeah, but it's possible.
possible.
I think Boogie beats the Cards, though.
But he's gonna beat the Cards. He got Jags. He can lose it to Levi's roster for sure. He can lose to the Titans if he doesn't know how to contain because
He could lose to the Colts with Hines.
possible.
I think Hines might be hurt.
He can lose to Sads.
He can lose the Sads. The Sads, again, Sads and Boogie are similar where they
Shout.
literally not even like Buck Fever. They make decisions that are I'm not even really sure how it's possible. You know. Texans, win that game. Seattle Lions. He's definitely got an easy finish. But what is Boogie right now? What is Boogie? Hold on.
4-3.
I need Boogie to lose 2 games, and I got to beat him. And we tied.
Right.
Now, depending on which games he loses, can make the fight for the division for me.
Jags and Titans. He got to lose to the Jags and the Titans, and then you got to beat them.
Welcome to the show, Dev Nation Live. Who we got?
Well, what's his record in the division? I think he's lost to a division team. I think he lost to a division team, right? I think he lost to the Bears.
That's somebody.
He did lose to the Bears.
I think he lost to Sads once, right?
I'm checking the division, the records real quick. Division Boogie is
He's 3-1 in the division.
3-1. He got 1 loss in the.
That's the Bears. Yep.
Oh, shit just haunts these guys, man. The Bears.
Yo, I'm not for nothing. The Bears, Minnesota, Green Bay, even the Lions. Now you're all in it. It's all. It can go any way, man.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Just wait till I get back to like 4-6, and maybe Boogie's like 6-4. Boogie's gonna start panicking on the
I
sticks.
don't want to see my friends. Because
I'm too far away for Buck Fever to say that, but I promise you, Boogie's gonna get nervous when I start getting closer.
He says they win the division.
He should win the division. I was 0-6. You kidding me? What kind of accomplishment is that? I think Sads got swept by the Bears.
Sads got swept by the Bears. Can we move on? Can we talk about the NFC West and Omar? Can we talk about the Chargers?
Actually, I didn't see it. I don't know anything what happened with that.
It's pretty much all defense, honestly.
Is that?
So Denver, LA Chargers play, Tommy. You apparently didn't see the game. Score was 24-3. And Omar has 8 turnovers with 8 interceptions, no touchdowns.
You're lying. He's a bunny.
He's 3 for 29. 3 for 29 passing, takes 4 sacks, and throws 8 picks. What do you got to say to your boy?
Fuck you, Omar, you bitch ass motherfucker.
Dude.
He did beat me though, so it's hard for me to kind of like get on him a little.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I had a couple bad passing games this year too. Against the Titans, bro, I do a lot of picks.
Here's what I say for those of you listening. Here's for people who are trying to hang in there for seasons 5, 6, 7, anybody who's wants to compete, wants to play well, wants to win. Apparently, I mean, obviously, but when you get late in a Madden cycle, for people continuing to play in DevNat, where they want to play well, the longer we play, usually the harder it is to pass, because there's only so many plays that work, so many passes that get open in a certain amount of time, and eventually we all start to recognize the formations that people call these passes out. So usually later in the cycle, it becomes even more favorable for run dominant teams and teams that don't throw the football.
And my sunglasses, please.
Again, just word to the wise, it's hard to find like a new passing play that's gonna work in this engine right now, because the game ain't changing so much from here on out. There ain't no big crazy passes about to change it. So you usually see the interceptions go up, and I think in the last few this season, honestly, picks are up, man. You're seeing guys throw 4, 5, 6 picks, 8 picks. Like, it is. There's a lot of picks, man. There's a lot of passes that are like, it's tough to do. And I think another thing that's adding a little bit onto the picks here as well is, since we started our franchise, and not throwing stones at it, but since we started our franchise early, and since our linemen couldn't get abilities, yeah, our linemen are going up. They get a 25% boost, but none of these linemen have these abilities, which are crucial to stopping some of these pass rushers. So as the course of the cycle has gone on, the pass rushers in our league have gotten bigger, better, stronger, faster, and they got all these abilities. And there's really not a lot of linemen that can combat this nonsense, right? You can't draft guys that fight this shit off. So you're seeing guys get in faster with blitzes. You see it every game. You see guys coming in, stacking people, and if you have one of those linemen that do that, again, your opponent only has so much time to throw it, and then there's only so many routes. If we all know like what can be open in that certain given time frame, we're seeing guys have a lot harder time passing the football versus all these really good runs or pass rushers with these abilities, because none of the linemen have abilities. That's my take on passing going forward here.
People also get lazy at them.
I mean, people get lazy, but again, it's there's only so many routes and corners and posts and ins and streaks and beaters at work. You have to get, like, in order to hit some of these passes, you got to get a miracle. You got to have somebody call some fucking match zone versus a double move or something. You got to have like somebody do something stupid.
Yeah.
You're seeing a lot of tough games out here with the passes, and even the guys that do throw it for a lot of yards, whatever. You're seeing picks come with those touchdowns, man. It's the way it is. Here's Rev versus the Titans. Titans throw it for 365, which is, again, Rev calls a lot of stupid fucking defenses and give up huge plays. Mariota 4 picks, Allen 7 picks, 11 picks in the game, and this is like kind of the norm. So it's a more fast tempo game, but dude, you're seeing a lot of picks, man. And it's gonna keep going, I think. There's my little insight.
11 picks.
Yeah, 11 picks. Travis, what did you do in this game with Omar to force these picks? Did you do anything? Or you just anything different? Like, what's up?
Yeah, I ran a little bit of different defense. I did notice normally when Omar scores, it's like off of a big play. He'll chuck it sometimes and get the PI call, or his guy will moss someone, or he'll break a big run for 60 yards. So I'm like, honestly, if I don't give up anything big, keep everything boxed in, smack that running back and make him throw open balls, good luck. And it ended up working out. I just took the points when I got them, because obviously, like I said earlier in the week, his defense is pretty hard to score on. So I'm like, hey, I'll take my 3 every time.
Yep.
Take my 3, play defense.
Yeah, I got away from that season, just being really aggressive. It's kind of fucking weird stuff.
That's what I was kind of saying, that like, it's hard to put the pedal down sometimes, because you're like, I just got him some. Yeah, dude, like I say, you got to be careful with like guys and passes. You got to kind of go up by 7, go up by 10. Like, yo, Travis, in our game we played this
Yeah.
season, it was like a 16-0 game, but I was honestly some of those drives I was having this net, I was like, dude, I'm not like the only way I'm gonna get him back in the game is if I throw a pick, and I know like your defense is good, and I'm like, just got to be careful, just got to kind of be
Oh
conservative.
man, I was doing everything I could to force a turnover, and you were not letting it happen.
I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna keep.
I fucking live off turnovers, and I just couldn't get it. And then
Me too.
I got frustrated because I missed that field goal early, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm going for it every time.
Yep.
And you can't do that. Madden's not going to let you do that.
No,
I tell you what though, when the team gets the ball and the other team gets the ball first, goes on and scores, yeah, that really fucking puts pressure on everybody.
Oh yeah,
They
you got to at least go get
immediately
3.
playing from behind.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got to go put something on the board if they score first.
Yeah. Sense of like, there's a sense of like urgency, like trying to score and answer back right away too.
Yeah, if you score a touchdown on people, and you go up by 7, people, what happens is they assume that you're gonna do that every single drive, and that they feel pressure to go score a touchdown.
Yeah, people get panicky quick. You can't panic quick.
I mean, I've scored first versus Arizona, Chargers, the Ravens, and Billy, and my score of those games is 149-3.
I can put that in there.
And I mean, if you score first, you can see games get away from people. Sure, man. That's a good strategy. So let's talk the West though. Let's talk about the West. Travis, you're trying to climb out of a hole. Can you climb out? Can you get in the playoffs here? What's up?
Put my foot in my mouth early, didn't I?
I did you? What did you say? I don't. You're 3-4 now. You're.
Put my foot in my mouth early. I mean, 2 of those losses are Alvin though, so whatever.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm kind of similar. Like I got my loss to Jake out of the way. Now I can. Now I can do my thing.
Yeah. Run the tables a little bit now.
Yeah. Now go win some games. KC's 5-2. Broncos are 4. I think that's a huge win for you, man. It's a big win. Raiders are 3-3. You're 3-4. You're there now, man.
Yeah. Well, they're the Chiefs and Raiders game isn't even in there. That's a sim, right?
Yep, that's a sim. So Raiders gonna go. Yeah, they're gonna go to 3-4. I gotta check. Let me check your schedule, Travis.
So my schedule's pretty fucking tough. I'll tell you that. I can't slip up no more. That's for sure.
Chargers got. Oh boy, got Panthers, Falcons.
Yeah,
they're beatable.
Raiders, Browns, Steelers. You get a win there. Broncos. You get the Bengals. Oh, and the Bucs. The last game of the season.
Yeah, I was hoping that game wasn't gonna matter much, but I'm gonna have to play that whole thing out.
Al's got 4 losses, so now if Al's got to play that game for a wild card spot or something, or
we're both gonna have to. It looks like. Unless we, I don't know.
I think Al's should still get in.
I'm just saying that if Al's playing, he might be playing for a bye or something like that. He might have reason to play that game. I mean, normally we see like Al.
Trevor might be playing for a bye.
Well, yeah, but he's not playing Trevor the last game. So how about him playing Al?
Yeah, I play Trevor next week.
Trevor should end up with the bye. Him and Max. What's the NFC West look like? What's the division?
NFC
Trevor
West.
is 6-1, right?
Yeah, he's 6-1.
Yeah, so he's sitting pretty smooth. I got to give him an L.
You got a hand. You definitely got to win a game. You got to win one of these games versus the Panthers or Falcons.
Yeah. I sweep the division if I beat them both.
There you go. You gotta beat Bugsy and Omar again. You definitely gotta beat
them both. Man, Bugsy fucks me up sometimes.
That one game, but you were at one game. Well, he sends a man blitz. It's not a super big deal, but
I always get my dev upgrades against bugs, and it's always a passing one. And he sends all those guys, and I get greedy, and it never works. I get smoked every time.
So you gotta take that AZT slot out of there. So then
That last one you had, you were, yo, yeah, dude, you were trying to go for that receiver there and just.
you don't want to try to fight it off.
I got smoked.
That's,
Fumbling, throwing interceptions, getting sacked. I'm like, man, I might as well just said F it and just tried to play the game for the win.
it's over.
Yeah, I got a dev upgrade. My guy Ellington. Yeah, and tell me how this works. So I got 2 defensive player of the year, 2 consecutive years of best. You got no dev upgrade.
I mean, I got no answer for you on the
And
double
then
upgrades.
they just randomly gave him a dev boost game against Levi. I think he needed a sack or something. I needed like the sack, interception, whatever for DB. I don't think he got anything. But
2
he
pillows.
got the boost. So he went to star.
Oh, he was normal?
Yeah.
If you get him up to star, I'm pretty sure they'll let you get him up to superstar within another couple games.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. And it depends who I play, but playing tier 2 guys, if they're gonna try and sling the rock around,
Oh, yeah, a couple more picks. You'll be able to get him
fly
up.
all over the field, man. I can really fly in that field with him. He's got 96 speed.
Who's that?
Golly. Yeah, who? How?
Yeah, he was at 92 when I signed him
Who's
off the
this?
Colts practice spot. Ellington.
He's got
Colts
96 speed.
Yeah.
That's crazy. No wonder he's circling the field.
Well,
You
I
know
got
what?
left to
When he
right real
does run,
fast.
you know what? He ran around versus me when I played Tommy too, doing something similar, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah, he's guarding like 3 different guys.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I really can.
That makes sense now because I was like, when we played, I'm like, how's he doing that?
You know,
It's fast, but, you know-
I got a bum corner too who's had like 95, 96 speed this whole cycle. He ain't that good. He's getting a little older now, but he's helped me versus Alvin. And
Good
sometimes,
Lord.
man, sometimes this, sometimes speed just fucking kills. 96 speed, that's fucking stupid.
And he's got good
Yeah.
coverage skills.
He's
Well,
only
that's all
24.
from the upgrade. That's all the upgrades I've been doing.
95 Excel. That's a good 81 overall guy right there.
Tommy, you train this guy? Because you should just keep the foot down on him, man.
Yeah,
that's
seriously.
right.
Huh?
Fuck. No, my girl fucking died. I'm gonna fucking die. Oh my god. Oh,
Does he
God.
does he play straight up corner or you throw him in the slot or?
I put him in. On all defenses underneath the nickel for like run coverage, he plays a corner. No, don't throw my information out on the street. He plays like 4-3. He'll play a corner. 4-4. He'll play a corner. And nickel and dollar, I'll put him in a slot and then just run around with him.
Wow.
Damn. Yeah,
It's
you got
so
a guy
weird.
right there. He
Yeah,
only got
it's like-
61 catch, but everything else is like
Oh, he catches everything though.
he's legit.
Max. He threw it to him 3 times last game.
Oh, no.
You get that dude to superstar, he's gonna be a fucking cheat code.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. If you get him ability, man, get him an acrobat or something like that. And be fucking-
Yeah, exactly.
Then they start diving all over the fucking field, playing like he's only a couple points away from an upgrade right there.
What do you
Yeah,
need,
next week.
85?
You have another good game next week, he'll go to 82 right there.
I got JJ. Just gonna for JJ, I might just put him at free safety and keep that safety in deep coverage, and just every time he lobs it up, just go left to right and pick it off.
He's
you know JJ's
he
lobbing
is.
it up.
You are gonna see fucking bombs from JJ, dude. It
Yeah, I
is
know.
gonna be. It's gonna be Bomb City.
I'm gonna put user slot on, and then
Yep.
just have him play the safety, so it gets swatted up into his hands, and then it's like a punt return.
I've been swatting the fucking other stuff this year. I'm so sick of having people boss me and stuff. What a fucking
Yeah.
bum.
Seriously.
Did anybody watch Tampa Bay versus the Giants last night?
Nah, I gave up.
I
watching
saw
Tampa Bay.
I saw at least half of it.
Was it Super Bowl champs got 4 losses? Anyone care about this or no?
Nah, I think he's just a little like lost interest. I think he might be a little busy.
I think he's busy, but I'm just
Gi-
saying.
He's got
Giants
3
were
kids, right?
smoking hot on all. I'll give them that.
Did they get their running back? Is that what made the difference?
No, they just literally caught. Look at these passing stats. Giants usually are really bad at passing. He goes. This is his numbers, Tom. 10 for 12, 296 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Oh my god.
158.3 perfect
All of it.
quarterback rating. And Tyree Jackson also threw for 325 and 5 TDs, which is inexcusable. I'll do that to you. If you watch some of these Giants touchdowns, he would just chuck a bomb up. Guy would catch it. Then he would take a shit on whoever caught it on, and then he would slap the other. Then he would slap the next tackler in the face. I couldn't believe some of those guys. It was crazy.
Yeah, they got the animation.
Oh,
They were
this play-
they were blowing by each other. Yeah, it was some shit that
James
don't normally
Crowder.
happen.
James Crowder is, I think, he might be 106 years old. He had 3 catches last night for 110. Some guy named Sidney Greer, halfback, had 3 for 98. Roberts had 2 for
that's
97.
the screen.
The
That's
screen. He
That is
threw
the
a
screen.
smooth screen on him one time. Yeah.
The thing is, when you play the Giants, man. I played Moran, fucked him up pretty good. The first screen
That
he
was a
threw,
lot of screens.
the first screen he threw it, I just ran down there in the box, and he never did. I think throw another one. That was it. As soon as you show him that you can step in that box, that screen, that really handicaps. So Green's got 3 for 98. Roberts gets 2 for 97. Barkley 4 for 69. Dude, it's like half.
Did he even run the ball?
Look at all those
It was-
passing touchdowns.
All it, yeah, just
Holy
passing TDs to halfbacks. The halfbacks last night had 3, 5. Oh, sorry, no, I'm counting wrong thing. 2, 3, 5 touchdowns for the halfbacks last night.
5 receiving touchdowns.
5 receiving touchdowns. Let me go look at Jamison Crowder. He was on the Jets at one point on my team. How fucking old is James Crowder? What is he
That'd be like
doing?
30.
No way.
too.
He's got to be like 88 speed or some shit, right? 89 maybe.
He had
I don't know
high,
how he was
he's-
getting
he
over.
had high agility, but wanted a bunch of money, and I was like trying to get younger dudes and stuff like that. Where, fuck? Oh, look at this.
He was getting over the top. I'm pretty sure he beat him over the top once or twice.
Crowder is 31 years old. 77 overall. He's got 91 speed, 92 stealth, 94 agility. Those are all pretty good, actually.
So he's still pretty quick.
Short route is 83. Medium is 78. Deep route is 80. Spectacular catch is 74. And this dude comes up with a spectacular catch last night. Looks like...
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, look at Slayton. He needs to get Slayton in there.
I didn't realize that.
Slayton speed 95, 92, 90, or 85 the agility, but
He
all
built
old.
Slate nice.
27. All the receivers are old here. Normal Dove. Like I say, man, if I'm lining up versus Tampa Bay and a man blitz, whatever, the last person I'm throwing the ball to is James and Crowder, but fuck it. Crazy game last night, so let me look at Daddy Leagues.
Wow. That 95 speed.
Tampa Bay is in the 6th spot, and on the bubble are the Falcons. They're 3-3. Tampa Bay is 4-4. Washington 6-1. So
Falcons just beat Tampa Bay.
I'm saying is, you think there's
So that
any chance that Atlanta knocks Tampa Bay out of the 6th spot? I don't think Washington's losing that many games this year. Let's Tommy, you follow me? Imagine Washington's in at the 5 spot. Carolina wins the division, right? So it's Dallas, Carolina, Green Bay, San Francisco, or whatever. Last 2 spots. Washington gets the 5th spot. Who gets the 6th spot? You think Al gets the 6th spot?
Who does Atlanta have left to play?
Hold it.
Nah, it's going to be Al.
I play Atlanta in 2 weeks.
Marks plays Perry tonight at 1 a.m. for those of you who are going to be sitting around the rest of the day with nothing to do.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
1 a.m. We'd advance right now if we didn't have that game, right? Isn't that the last
Trash.
one?
We'd all be playing balling. I mean, I wouldn't be. I'd be sitting here.
Me and JJ would get a game in today.
I'm sitting in jail, baby. Gotta go. Al's got a bye, and he's got the Niners. Al's still got the Chiefs, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That'll be a good one.
He's got the Redskins. He's got the Cowboys. He's got the Eagles and smash him. Saints, Raiders, and then he's got then last week versus Travis. Yo, Tommy, you hear this? Niners. And I think Paul just played Al real tough. Whatever last year.
He lost by a touchdown, didn't he?
He's got Niners, Chiefs, Redskins, Cowboys. Then he's got the Saints, Raiders, and Chargers. Al don't needs his schedule left.
No.
I still think he goes no worse than 10-6.
He's no worse than 10-6.
Yeah, he's at least 10-6.
10-6.
The Chiefs game's big. I don't think he's faced any receivers like that.
He's gonna face the Chiefs, and if he faces the Chiefs, that could be a Super Bowl preview. If Al gets in the playoffs, I think he's still the favorite to win it. But
He'll be way more focused.
if he loses teams here, so imagine he loses to the Chiefs and Cowboys. Got Perry, he's got Travis here last game.
Oh, you gotta remember, Max is gonna be at Zeke.
Max without Zeke. Oh, I mean, I gotta see Atlanta.
He must have played Atlanta twice already.
Atlanta's got a huge game tonight. Then Atlanta's got the Raiders, Chargers. So those are two big games. Got the Broncos, Panthers again. Gonna beat the Eagles. He's got Trevor twice.
What's the Saints record?
Oh, the Saints are toast.
They're done.
I thought so.
Perry's got a. Well, Perry's 3-4, but he's got to turn into. Put it this way: whoever loses their game tonight.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, they're in the same boat then. Falcons,
Whoever
Saints.
loses their game tonight.
Yeah.
Perry's got to beat. He's got to beat Perry once, and he's got to beat Trevor once. He's got Max the last game of the season, but Max will be. You know what? Here, let me get another storyline. Imagine we just saw Dallas lose to Detroit. Ben looking very mortal. Imagine Washington can pull out a good game versus the Cowboys and split with them. Who's to say that Washington can't go nuts and make a run, dude?
Who gets that 6th seed then?
I'm saying, man, imagine if Washington wins a game versus the Cowboys, it could make everybody be starting to play for seeding. Everyone's really be buckling down. Yo, the NFC could get fucking crazy this year, depending upon a couple more wins or losses for various teams, man.
And they got tough schedules. Everyone's got tough schedules.
When do let's look at Washington.
What is Washington's record?
Washington's 6-1. They only lost the one game to Dallas.
Holy fuck! I didn't know they're that good. Their only loss is Dallas.
Yep.
They got to put some shit together.
Well, I mean, they beat up on the other teams in the East, and I think they got the AFC North.
Here's the thing about the Skins is that when they lost their game to Dallas, it ain't even like they got the shit beat out of him. Max threw 4 picks, and Washington just couldn't. Just buck fevered themselves and lost. I mean, they could have easily won the game. They had
14 that's close.
Yeah, they were right there. Here's the Skins. They got Frito, and then here's a huge game. They got Dallas week 10. So 2 weeks. They got Dallas. Oh boy, here's a stretch for everybody. Look at this. The Skins, they're 6-1. We'll find out how good they are. They have the Cowboys, the Panthers, the Bucks, and the Browns in a
Oh
row.
shit. Oh shit.
So,
Yeah, that
Yeah,
fuck. They can be 6-4 real quick if they don't buckle down.
if he goes on a fucking bender of losing, no, I could backdoor that wild card in the 6 seed at 10-6.
Still
I
got the
mean-
Giants, still got the Saints.
He's still got Sads. This is a hard schedule.
They got their easy games first. That's what it was.
Hey, at least
Yeah,
listen,
I had a season like that too.
Damn.
yo,
Yeah, we're gonna see what the Redskins are all about. Got the Saints last.
they
Giants.
gotta buck up because listen, Cowboys, Panthers. Here's the thing: that last game they played versus the Cowboys, the Cowboys throw 4 picks. I think that was their game to win because that's a game where I don't know if Max is going to throw it and have another 4-pick game.
Yeah, 4 picks with
Listen,
Max. Yeah,
maybe he'll go down burning. I mean, he did that first time, so maybe Max is going to start a trend. But yo, Cowboys, Panthers, Bucks. If they win one of those games, huge. If they win one game versus Cowboys, Panthers, or Bucks, they already got 6 wins. That's going to be a hell of a fucking run for them, man. Watch out, Washington's in for some. Hopefully they're on the sticks right now. Practice.
Brownies too. Right after that.
Yeah, I was kind of tossing them in there as well. And they still got to play the Browns, who, obviously not the best maybe coach in the league, but that roster.
Yeah, the roster's ridiculous.
Here's the
Because they got
Dallas
to beat
roster.
up the AFC North the whole time, though.
Yeah, well, we always say that. Cowboys got Redskins, Bengals, Ravens, Bucks. So we do get to see 2 good games here: Redskins and Bucks. They play in the regular season. Dallas versus Browns. And Panthers. Then Falcons to close the season. So the Cowboys got definitely not as hard of a schedule as Redskins because they have the Bengals, Ravens, Eagles to go, but they're gonna win those games. But they still gonna have to play Washington, Bucks, Browns, Panthers, Falcons. Those should all be pretty fun to watch.
Yeah.
I really fucked myself early in the season, man. Damn.
Dude, if you could just find a way to get, you just need a couple.
10-6.
Dude, 9-7.
Yeah, Tommy, you're only 2 games behind the rest of your division and 3 behind Boog. So I'd take it one game at a time.
Yeah, I got JJ next. I don't want to slip
One
up
game
there.
at a time. You can get right back in there.
Yeah.
Tommy, listen. You play Max, you beat Max. Are you going to lose to JJ?
So, you never know.
Because
never know.
if you go do something like that, it's over. You lose to JJ,
no.
you're done.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
That is a loss that you cannot afford to fucking miss, dude.
1-7 puts you way back.
1-7 is.
You're not going anywhere. Yeah, you're not going anywhere. 1-7.
Listen, I still got a top 5 pick in the draft right now.
What you got?
No, I mean, like in the upcoming draft, like I'd be in the top 5.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, if you're gonna fucking suck.
So start taking some sim losses at the end of the year, like, can't schedule. I'm not on quarantine or nothing.
Next week, just a real quick preview. Bengals, Eagles. This is gonna be the Phillies' best shot to get a victory. Hopefully, they can pull one out versus Oh No, aka Lacey. Colts, Dolphins. They're in trouble. Lions, Texans. We just talked about this. Obviously, Tommy can't afford to lose. Cardinals, Packers. A big game for the North there, but Boogie's got to pull out a win. Jaguars, Titans next week.
That big one.
These guys both have 1 loss. They both got good rosters. They both do their thing. I got a scheme. I played both of these guys. I got a scheme for the Titans, hopefully, that works when I play him. But be interesting to see this game. I think
Have they not played yet this season?
They have not. They have not, and they got to play each other twice. So the winner of this game, probably in the driver's seat to win this division. I mean, and they could split, but we'll see how this game goes down. Let's see if the Titans can impose their will on the Jaguars.
Jaguars got those corners, so I don't know if they're going to be able to chuck it like they normally do.
I haven't played Tennessee yet, and I don't know how much they chuck it deep, but I do know that.
Oh, they chuck it deep. I've seen a couple games. They're chucking it deep.
Okay, all right, they're chucking it deep. my focus is Mariota, keeping him in the pocket. That's what I'm gonna be going for.
Yeah.
Versus him, man. I'm not letting him.
Yeah.
He slides out of the pocket so far.
He's
and
very
long,
mobile. Yeah.
you just can't let that happen, man. Can't let that happen. We'll see in this game what goes down. Both these guys. Let me give you the stats. Both the teams real quick. A little preview. This is a pretty big game.
That's a really big game.
The Titans, they're first in points, first in yards, first in passing, 21st in the rush. Their defense, 20th versus points, 25th in total yards, 22nd versus the pass, and 24th versus the rush. So
Holy shit.
Yep, so they throw it all over the place.
They're just basically trying to outscore you.
Trying to outscore you again. Mariota basically, he gets out of the pocket and kind of he'll throw like a wheel route or something like that, and you gotta do what you gotta do. The Jags, let me give you the Jags stats. What they're rocking. The Jags defense are 12th in points. Or sorry, this is their offense. Offense is 12th in points with 24 points a game. 20th in total yards, 18th passing, 16th running. Their defense, 4th in total points, 5th in yardage, 5th in passing, and 9th versus the rush. So they're in the top 5 categories, and there's everything but the run.
So that's big offense against big defense.
Big offense, big defense. Usually when we see that, the defense usually kind of steps up and does their thing. It's going to be a hell of a game next week. Huge game for the AFC. Browns and Steelers, poor Eli. Rams and Jets, I'll be sitting in the fucking prison cell, dropping the soap. Chiefs and Broncos. The way Omar's been playing, I have no idea how he keeps this close at all. Falcons Raiders is a big game for the Falcons for sure. Maybe Bugsy if he can get back in. We'll see what's up. 49ers got to take care of business. Qual's got to be able to win this game. Ravens, Redskins. See if Rito can talk some shit and win this game, but most likely not. And then Panthers Chargers, another huge one. Travis, you gotta pull one of these games out, dude. You gotta like win this game or something.
Oh, I got to get to 4-4. I'm feeling a lot better if I can get to 4-4.
Yep. Gotta pull
Can't
out a big
go
one
3.
here.
Oh shit, yeah.
This is a
Gotta pull that
huge
one off.
game, man.
Got some things up my sleeve.
All right, listen. Like I say, maybe I'll give the league a tutorial next week of how not to get a post shotted in your dick. We'll show
I
everybody how
cannot
not
let that shit happen.
Not,
Good lord.
not
Boogie
get
actually played it pretty well the whole game until literally when it mattered most.
Yeah, dude, can't call safeties matching up with too deep, a deep cross and a deep post because they'll follow those.
I'm on the way.
If you get a guy on a good post, he'll be uncontested.
Yeah, but like
over.
I don't understand how that still works.
What?
Cover 3 beer.
Oh, it doesn't really work. Doesn't really work. That's why you don't see it so much versus if he runs it, it's like kind of like a 1 out of 7, 1 out of 8 working type of scenario. You got to catch somebody in a.
My thing is, it takes 10 whole seconds to get the guy open.
You don't even need 10 seconds. You just need somebody to call like a match, some type of match safety zone. And if there's certain posts that they come off a break and they're just open. They'll be open versus those match zones, and you just fucking chuck it, versus a guy who's got like 92 speed or something like that, and you're good to go.
Yeah, he's got fast wide receivers for sure.
Yeah, you don't even need a speed dude. It's just you got to get the right. It's like the right route. There's a certain deep post that'll work, and again, you got to call a match zone, and it's out of cover 3 or cover 4. It ain't gonna really work versus cover 2. But blah, 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 blah. But you might be able to get a cover 2 open in a different spot in the zone, but you won't quite hit it like the match zones. Then Patriots Bills, both these guys clawing for a wild card. We'll see what happens. Losers probably in a tough spot. So Patriots Bills big, Panthers Chargers big, Chiefs Broncos is a big game for Denver, big game for the West. Jaguars Titans is huge. Lions obviously trying to stay with it. And then Bengals Eagles, not for nothing, but both these guys playing for dubs. So
Fighting for the #1 pick.
what's that?
fighting for the first pick in the draft.
Yeah, fighting for the first fucking pick. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Oh. Hey, I'm only a game out of the first pick in the draft.
Hey, Tom, like I say, Tom, if you lose, one more, just fuck it. Take a dive.
Yeah, let me just get that 6'6" wide receiver and launch it all season.
Oh, shit. I saw that big fucker.
That dude's
Fucking
a
Chuck,
monster
baby.
sitting at the top of the draft.
Oh, yeah. Shit, you see how sad the guy is?
Yeah.
You got anything else? Are you good? I mean, we probably shut this down. It's 1:48 here. I might
Yeah, I'm about to dip out of here right now. About to pull up.
dip out. I'm gonna shut this fucker down. Blah 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 blah. Travis, thank you for joining. Everyone who's listening
Yes,
in.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for joining. I guess Saturday night, live it up. I don't know. Go play Monopoly or Clue.
It's Friday.
Drink Friday? Fuck, I thought it was Saturday. It's Friday night. There's nothing
Friday.
on .net until 1 a.m. So we're sitting here playing with our dick.
Oh,
And
shit.
That's it, man. I got no.
Send that shit.
Send it.
All right, before I head out, yo, Omar, you're a
Golly.
fucking bitch, Omar. I'm out. Peace.
Dr. Ice Punch here with Travis Tommy. Season 35, week 8. We're done here until next week. Next Saturday for me. I go out of work next Friday unless something comes up and I can get on sooner. Actually, maybe I can get on in the next couple days again for what the fuck ever reason because I'm sitting at home playing with myself. Travis, I'll hit you up, bro.
Alrighty, dog. Sounds good.
Dr. Ice Punch out. I apologize.